Öhlins electronic racing suspension system uses precision electronic stepping motors on the front forks and rear shock to control the compression and rebound damping. These stepping motors are activated and controlled by the Öhlins suspension control unit. The stepping motor on the left front fork controls the compression damping for the front suspension, and the right fork controls the rebound damping. Both forks have adjustable spring preload, which is set manually turning the 32mm hex section of the fork cap. Be sure to remove the stepping motor lead before turning the adjuster. The rear shock has individual stepping motors to control the compression and rebound damping, and the spring preload is also adjusted manually. The Öhlins suspension control unit has input from the front brake pressure sensor and the rear wheel speed sensor, and the IMU provides lean angle and acceleration data. This data is used to determine the settings of the 4 stepping motors. There are 2 suspension modes available, manual and automatic. In manual mode, the damping settings are selected and the stepper motors move to the proper position and remain there during the ride. The SCU does not actively adjust the suspension damping in manual mode. There are 3 presets available, M1, 2, and 3. The automatic mode is a semi-active suspension system, which constantly adjusts the front and rear suspension damping forces as you ride, based on the brake pressure, vehicle speed, acceleration, and lean angle. The automatic mode adapts for changing conditions, such as changes in the vehicle weight as the fuel is used, or changing riding style due to tire wear or track conditions. There are 3 automatic presets available, A1, 2, and 3. The default setting for all 6 modes are programmed by the factory for the following conditions. A1 and M1 are preset for track use with racing compound slicks. A2 and M2 are preset for track use with DOT-approved tires, street or track compound. A3 and M3 are preset for street use with DOT-approved street compound tires. The automatic and manual ERS presets can be changed in the YRC setting menu or using the YRC setting mobile app. The numbers represent the stepping motor setting in the compression or rebound damping assemblies. Lower numbers equal increased damping or stiffer settings. Higher numbers are a softer setting, less damping. Think of these numbers like turns out on a damping adjustment screw. More turns out equals less damping. The preset values for A1 and A2 can be fine-tuned, +5 to -5 steps from the preset value. When these damping values are adjusted by + or -5 steps in either A1 or A2 modes, the corresponding setting is changed in both modes. In other words, if you adjust the front compression setting in A1 to -5, the front compression setting in A2 is also adjusted to -5. This is coded in the system by Öhlins and occurs when changing the settings through the meter and YRC menu or using the YRC setting mobile app. The values for A3 are fixed and cannot be adjusted. And again, all 3 automatic modes are semi-active, constantly adjusting the front and rear suspension damping forces based on brake pressure, vehicle speed, acceleration, and lean angle. The 3 manual modes can be set using the full range of adjustment, 1 to 32, with 1 being the maximum damping or stiffest setting and 32 being the softest setting. To reset all suspension modes back to the factory presets, go to the All Reset menu and select Yes. This resets everything back to the factory preset or default settings except for the clock and odometer.